tennis player, and then he became a Sheik player, and here he is.
Hey, there was a corn in there.
There was a corn in there. I remember the month of web corn.
Web just he full commits to every character he plays,
And he's just very good.
in the same way that Pharaoh does. It's kind of like just like a Jersey thing, just like to full commit to a character even after you try secondaries. You
What's
just
going on with Tweakfin?
huh?
That's what's going on with Tweakfin.
Yeah, it's all
Where's the Tweak Sonic? Come on.
regardless of what happens, it's all about the character you put your soul into, and that's exactly what Pharaoh tends
Actually,
to do.
something that I wasn't even thinking about until I just saw it. Yoshi's very good at separating the climbers, especially with neutral B. With both egg and neutral B, both very, very good tools.
Big hitboxes, single hits as well, so you're not always worried about any sort of ice climber's weirdness when it comes to hitting one but not the other. You're just throwing out those giant buttons. Same thing can be said though for the ice climbers. I think one of the biggest benefits for both Nana and Popo is a big sweeping, strong hit up air to potentially close out, stop the negative armor on that double jump even earlier.
Yeah, but got to get up there. And one of the things that Ices is not is fast.
That is true.
Does not have a lot of vertical mobility, or at least quick vertical mobility. So getting into Yoshi as he's making use of that tool, very difficult for Ices, and it takes a lot of preempting, which can get dangerous.
It's so weird to kind of try and dissect ice climbers, but because you can desync out of things like up smash and up air, as we're just seeing Apple do, it can get really, really difficult to pinpoint when exactly you can punish that as Yoshi if you do decide to play preemptive as Apple. But I do like how Pharaoh is just utilizing his overall airspeed to get out of dangerous scenarios.
Yeah, you're very dead.
You're not getting out of that one.
You're very, very dead at the desync blizzard. Ooh, almost getting shield broken off of the falling down beat, but going to be able to get out of it. Pharaoh once again trying to take control of the stage and pretty heavily succeeding.
Falling up air only hitting Nana, that is rough, and didn't dash far enough for the up smash to connect. It does hit platform, but not
only in a very specific spot. You have to be right direct. Trying to read roll a lot with the B reverse neutral beam.
The up smash anti-air was so good there from Apple, but not able to find a punish as we reset back to a full stage neutral.
Being reminded too of Pharaoh being the person who came closest, other than Lima in winners finals, to being the only person who even took significant games off of Mia at Rise and Grind.
Yeah,
Pharaoh came close.
3-2 set. Jersey's so good at just losing to top players in the game 5 sets.
That's their thing.
It's our thing, unfortunately.
I was in the venue, and I just heard someone. I was over in the arcade, and somebody just yells in the arcade "Yo, Pharaoh's game 5." I was like, with who? Mia. What? Huh? When?
Sometimes Jersey's a weird place, but not able to find this stock yet. And you see Pharaoh starting to reach for them a little bit. These up airs out of shield preemptively, hunting for down Bs as well. Alright, well, Nana's gone.
Yeah, it converts off of a Nana, but getting against Sopo is exactly what Pharaoh wanted, because it's going to make edge guarding, above all else, very, very easy. Doesn't get it, though. Doesn't get the ledge trap either, and Apple's able to regain center stage, try and build up a little bit more extra credit until the falling up air does it in for the stock.
I love that feint at a cross-up before drifting back down to go for that up air. Frame 4 button, so you've got plenty of time just to let it sit for a little bit before pulling the trigger.
Especially with Yoshi. Oh my god!
Just dragging. Come on,
It's like
Nana.
Double's character all on its own. Jank included.
All the weirdness and some insane buttons to go with it. That side B is just so good.
The clank.
Very weird. Okay. Pharaoh getting really risky with some of these, and I like the patience there from Apple yet again, but Yoshi's too heavy to die to that back air. Air dodges straight through.
Ooh, might be able to convert this into a kill on Nana. Ooh, tries to turn it around and go for Popo. I don't know if I like that decision from Pharaoh. I understand what the idea behind it was, but in that spot, full send murder Nana.
Yeah,
destroy her.
You landed sour fair. That is a nair at least, and a fair at best.
even if you don't manage the conversion to kill Nana, you're going to force Apple to run off stage and try and save her,
Right.
and that sets you up to maybe even kill both climbers.
I do respect where the head was at, though, from Pharaoh. Hopefully he can keep that mindset going into a long set, because that's where I feel like Pharaoh is at his weakest. Meanwhile, Apple has shown such composure throughout that game one. Flat out sometimes just like standing still.
Yeah, the last thing I remember seeing Apple at was CEO quite a few months ago now, but like they top 8'd that tournament with the combination of Steve and Icy, so like very good player, very like already tried and true. Pharaoh's still got his work cut out for him, especially after losing game number 1.
Tough one to say the least. Oh, missing the tech on the platform, trying to get the up tilt follow-up after. Gets another chance to do it again. No stock at the very least if you're Pharaoh, and Yoshi can survive a good long while. The forward smash, you take that trade every day of the week. Yet, Apple will walk with that first stock, but on the Sopo here, you hopefully are wondering
Double
just how
spot dodge.
he's trying to survive.
Fair into up air, going to put Apple in a bad spot. I don't know if Pharaoh can up air that, but I feel like he should be able to.
I think so. Oh,
It'd feel wrong if he couldn't.
Apple is playing so patient. The jab into the down smash just needs.
He misses!
That's rough. Because now any of this damage is going to feel even worse.
Still not enough to kill. There we go.
Yeah, just an air out of shield. Got caught on the facing side of Yoshi as well, so an up smash out of shield would do just the same thing. Playing really aggressive here as Pharaoh in the start of game 2. More focus on trying to separate and hit Nana as well when it comes to some of these up air strings.
Well, I like the idea there from Pharaoh. Has Apple stuck in the corner, going to isolate the computer climber again. Just not converting.
You could say the same for both of these players right now as a pop-off happens over in the pools area.
I think that's Danny,
Oh, Danny.
Tennessee player.
Yeah. D-A-N-Y.
No double N. And a quick F smash from Pharaoh. He eats an extra nair from the ethereal computer climber that's fading away, but just got the stock, and that's what matters.
Just the spirits of the gone. Oh, that's a big combo there. Finding a rising back air to convert.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, but Pharaoh not quite quick enough on the uptake, so Apple going to be able to side B out of it.
Wow,
back air
only
connects.
hit Popo, so Nana had enough time to put out a back air, or maybe it was the inverse. Either way, only connecting on one climber, so the other finds the hit, finds the pickup to keep this an even game for Apple.
83% on him.
Damage.
Pharaoh should be able to convert at least into a computer climber kill soon, but not if he's stuck in the blender. Speaking of Icy's, Big D is here too. I forgot about that until just now. And that also means that Apple is going to be very busy this weekend, even if he does not make it far in bracket, which I'm assuming he will. But there's going to be a lot of people like, hey, can you warm me up for Big D, please? Please?
It's gonna be hard to say. This is losers. Like
Oh, it is? Wow, you're right.
Yeah, and it's 1-1 to boot as well. I mean, we're seeing a really tight game. Both these players, Pharaoh lost to Lima. I don't remember who Apple lost to.
I didn't see where that set took place in bracket.
Gotta find out.
But yeah, let's check the start GG.
I think he's in B3.
We'll find out.
Oh, Chapman's in B3.
And unfortunately for New Jersey, Ludo is very close to a reverse 3-0ing WebJP.
I'm in such pain.
He's up 3 stocks to 2, and it's game 5. It went from a 2-0 lead to this. Poor Web.
Poor Webb.
It happened to him with a Cola 2 yesterday.
At the very least, Webb is making some interesting sets.
He's making some really good to watch sets, but if like that's his watch the throne is like multiple coulda, shoulda, wouldas, it's so rough.
Apple lost to Death Speed.
So both of these guys are here because of Bayo.
Or Sora.
We'll see. I've been seeing only Bayo from Deathspade this weekend, despite all of their claims on Twitter that they are a Sora main. All I've seen them play is Bayo.
I'm with you. I've seen them play mostly Bayo. And that's where they're, regardless. Bayonetta, certainly a force to be reckoned with, just like both these characters, honestly. Like, just like every character in this game, to be honest.
All right, Computer Climber gone. Good start to the game from Pharaoh.
Computer Climber.
I don't remember on this skin which one's Nana and which one's Popo, and people in chat are annoying about it, so I can't tell the difference.
Oh man.
And they're both dead, so it doesn't matter.
I think the orange is Nana. No, is Popo, but I can't tell.
They're so similar.
Sona also sounds dumb. Oh, try for the footstool combo. But like I said, no intentional footstools. It doesn't happen.
Trying to put
callback.
combo by accident.
The callback from earlier.
All jokes are full circles.
Look for the ones that are square. Ubo's just staring at me.
Come on, man. Don't do this to me now. For the amount of up tilts that Apple has been landing, I'm surprised we haven't been seeing more stocks close out quicker.
Good point.
Like, Pharaoh is getting out of dangerous situations, like his life depended on it, but
Sliding down smash, gonna smack him.
pivot, cancel, down smash. Love to see it. 14% just like that. Pharaoh stuck between so many awkward positions. The slight movement from Apple just to get on what it always seems to be the wrong side for Pharaoh has been really, really slick.
And off stage, very bad spot for Pharaoh to be. And Apple actually had that spaced perfectly right outside of the range for the floating neutral B, but did not get any punish on it. Pharaoh's able to convert it into a stock, and it's not an easily doable game, but it's a doable game nonetheless. Ooh, I like the redirection of aggression.
Unable to find the reset though on.
Like he's being kited in an MMO. Pharaoh's a boss character in Warcraft.
Sometimes Yoshi can feel like that, to be honest. You have so much to deal with that double jump armor. Whittle away at his stamina before finally closing out with some sort of big finishing blow. In the case for Apple, he's looking for back airs, hunting for up smashes as well. The back air connects first as Pharaoh jumps out of the corner.
He had a jump. Never mind.
There it is. Yeah.
2-1.
Looking real good here is Apple, though Pharaoh nippling at his heels in that game. Gonna have to really consider his counter pick. Presumably Battlefield is banned.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
We're not letting Yoshi go to Battlefield in this house.
It's always deliberate because like you ban Battlefield, but it's up to the player matchup whether or not you ban PS2, which I think is Yoshi's second best stage. But in the case of Apple, he's not banning PS2, so we're running.
I think Yoshi's good on most stages, though. Actually, I can't think of a stage that Yoshi's bad on. Now, I was like trying to think of like, this is a stage you should always pick against Yoshi. I couldn't think of one.
Maybe like FD.
He's a little bit harder to like. You can juggle him on FD if he burns his jump early, but like good Yoshis don't end up stuck in that situation. Pharaoh getting caught trying to recover high. He's been getting away with that for most of the set, so I don't blame him for doing that. But the one time that Apple catches onto it, he converts it into a kill, and that is not a good way for Pharaoh to start off game number 4 when he's down 2-1.
That's what good players will do, right? Like they'll save those reads and save those moments up until like final game type situations where it's like, oh man, I can win the final set here. Time to pull out all the stops.
Exactly.
I think we should have done some hitting on Nana while you were running across the stage there.
Footstool, but an accident.
That one was an accident.
See what I mean? Down B though, going to convert into the kill, and Ethereal Nana can't do anything this time around.
Not quite. Still, Yoshi is a heavy boy.
30%,
and
by the way.
can put on so much damage instantaneously. Good patience there from Apple in order to wait out as the grab comes in. The forward smash lands, desynced, and taking out the stock, keeping his stock lead intact.
Yep, Icy's very, very dangerous to get stuck in that position against desynced climbers. Going for a grab almost always means death. Apple, no different, and looking to close it out here, goes very far out for that, and get up attack going to keep him away from the F smash. Pharaoh was betting a lot on that killing.
There's a desynced as well. Get up attack from Nana and roll from Popo. Oh, but Nana drops the stock there. Chance for Pharaoh here, just going jab.
Jab 1 did not combo into jab 2. That's terrible.
Very strange.
Down tilts here at ledge, and okay, the rising there are going to close the stock. We do have a last stock. 72% is not the end of the world, but we've seen Apple convert into these KOs at ridiculous percents before. It's not over until it's done.
Better position than he was in the previous game, and it got decently close with those early percent combos that Pharaoh is so good at. Oh, hitting both.
Ooh, wrong way, F tilt.
Choosing to hit Nana, but the mash out from Apple was so good.
The separated. It's the stop because he didn't get far enough out to get the up B. He got the desynced up B instead of the linked one, and Pharaoh clutches up, brings us to a game 5.
That would the down tilt on the air dodge, catching in the 3 frames that is vulnerable, and Apple waited the longest amount of time that he could.
He tried so hard to get Nana out there in time to save him, and she just was not fast enough.
That's a crazy comeback from Pharaoh, trying to put a new spin on what could be the Jersey curse. But
We'll
another
see.
game 5, we go.
For us, game 5, it's not a reverse 3-0. We've been back and forth this whole time,
Very
so
true.
at least that part of the Jersey curse isn't going to take effect. And I just noticed, this is seed 40 versus seed 41. Like, these two are about as close as you can get.
This is
This is like Diet Grand Finals.
a scheduled
Accidental.
event. Diet Grand Finals.
Great value.
Yeah. There's Coke all over.
Yeah, it's literally everywhere.
Coca-Cola, I should preface.
Not sponsoring this event, but they're definitely sponsoring this arena.
Very true. I wonder if Pharaoh changed up his bands. The small battlefield pick doesn't offer too much different from what Yoshi likes and what Pharaoh typically plays into on Stadium. He loves platform tech chases with things like Yoshi up air and up tilt to boot.
Closer side blast zone, maybe trying to get more nair kills as edge guards, but like you said, it's not going to be too different no matter what.
The percents are very even as
Ooh,
well.
that was
weird trade.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The dash attack pop up from so high up. Keeping things relatively even though both players acknowledging the situation. That was a brave grab from Pharaoh.
All right, trading your life to send the computer climber out. Not what Pharaoh wanted to do there. Apple takes first stock again, but I believe he's taken first stock in every game so far.
I believe that is correct. But desyncs get up, right? Oh no, we're going to jump side B.
Both of them whiff. Special moves all around, none connecting.
And Apple's getting so good at calling out the back air pressure from Pharaoh. Pharaoh does so good at mixing up like the heights at which he does his back air, but Ice Climber forward air is just that big.
Super desynced climbers right now, but in the situation that Apple did not want them to be desynced, so like scrambling to put them back together. Nana sent deep off stage and still going. No, great stuff by Pharaoh. Another 2-frame down tilt connecting for a stock. And a deep breath taken by Pharaoh as well, like a sigh of relief that he was able to take that stock there. Apple wanted the big D.
He wanted that to close out and cement a lead, and instead he's taking not a ton of damage, but this is keep in mind that the damage you see on screen is only for Popo. Nana is also taking
We have
quite
no
a
idea
beating.
what damage Nana's at, but she's much higher. I would put her probably at like 70-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the fun thing about playing against Ices is you have to guess. We don't know.
Just kind of like, oh, it's probably around this.
I've hit her like 4 times.
I will change the desync.
That
though.
down tilt sent so far, she might be at like 100.
Pretty sure Yoshi down to set knockback though.
Oh, you might be right.
Hard to say, but the stock does taken for Pharaoh down to his last life here in the Santa Paws bracket, and Apple is trying to cement his position into top 32.
Quick little double up air, but it's not nearly enough to KO at this percent. Apple's going to be able to land safely. A quick grab, but they weren't desynced, so it's not going to be the end of the world for Pharaoh quite yet. Still a lot of damage though. Connects with a down smash. Should be able to convert this. Gets the up smash. Computer climber's dead, and he's able to quickly follow it up to take down the main one. We are on last stock. It's game 5. It all comes down to this. Pharaoh did it last game at about this exact percent as well. So let's see if he can do it again.
Deja vu here last, but we're not going to be seeing the same ending as the jump was already taken, so Pharaoh had to bring an air dodge deep in the blast zone in order to get that momentum on his side. And it ends up being Apple to walk with it, scouting out another jump. And Pharaoh drops At 33rd, I think.
Something around that, and that's another one of those moments that I sometimes refer to as like it's out of your hands at that point.
Yeah.
Like the mistakes have been made. The only way you're surviving is if your opponent messes up, and unfortunately for you, you don't want to put your life in somebody who wants you to die's hands.
Yeah. Hard to say, hard to be certain. But we are getting actually one more set.
It looks like it.
Just one. There's Squid. Squid Plumber.
Yeah. Oh, that I did not know what Squid Plumber looks like. So if that is Squid Plumber, the other person next to them is Sam from Huntsville, a Samus and Dark Pit player. So I do not know what Squid Plumber looks like. So if that is Squid Plumber, we'll get either Samus or Dark Pit versus Richter, which is
He's been going a little Simon lately, trying to
matchup.
spice it up.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know. Yeah, let me peek at it.
Oh yeah, peek over at the.
What's this like? Yeah, but, okay, it's squid and squid.
It is who we thought it was.
That's Squid Plumber.
Yeah, Squid and Sam.
Okay. So yeah, I know Sam, another Huntsville person where I went to college. I did not I have never met Squid Plumber in person. So
Well, there he is. Good guy, Squid Plumber.
good guy, Squid Plumber.
He's wearing a hat today.
Nick's friend, Squid Plumber.
Shout out to Nick.
Nick District 14.
So that's the MDBA scene. Not getting as much.
I know you travel to Xanadu for like the monthlies pretty frequently.
Yeah.